So I had a breast reduction 6 months ago, and I am really seeing the fruits of that labor. Shit like this is always so rude. Why is the mirror so high? Why?
Know that
Hello, good morning. My name is Alicia and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course hitting the subscribe button. Just remember I like the chat, so drop a comment, question, concerns, anything. I'm happy to talk to you guys. So today's Sunday. I said in my last video that I have been feeling off-centered, like just not in my normal flow of things, and it's just got me like all discombobulated, and I feel like I need a reset. So I'm gonna use Sunday to do that. Like I feel like I've just been doing too many things, going to new places. I need some like woosah. I need to chill. So one of the reasons I know that things are off is that I haven't been using my positive bullet diary. So this is like a way to sort of like keep up with yourself month to month, week to week, day to day. And so I really like it because it really helps me organize my thoughts, typically at the beginning of a month as well as the beginning of the week. I have not been in this book like I should. And I've been pretty religious about it every month. And then this month I kind of fell off. So let me show you what I actually bought this from Paper Source at the beginning of the year. So basically you get this monthly page, you write in the month, and then on this page, you plot out your affirmation for the month. What are you trying to focus on, your goals, and what steps you're gonna take to get to that goal. So you have that, and then there's a monthly calendar view here. And then you see I didn't fill anything out. Well, actually this is for August, but July I didn't fill anything out. And then you have the weekly view. So usually for the week, I write down what I'm doing for the week, where I'm going, if I have any appointments. And then you have like a little notes page that you can jot on. And so I have not been doing this for July. In fact, if we go back to July. Hold on. I barely have anything in here. So like I have a few things. I had a facial, didn't do the midnight run yesterday. There's an event next week, but I also have another event. So yeah, I need to get back to it. So we're gonna get back. We're going to get back. And I was even writing in my workout splits in here, which I need to do. So also on Sundays, I usually do Sunday dinner. So I just pick a recipe that I wanted to try or something just extra delicious to cook for myself, because I don't really cook during the week. I fix stuff. So like the way I plot out my week is I have my Sunday dinner. A lot of times what I make in my Sunday dinner can carry over through the week, which is like the optimal situation. And then I fix stuff. So what I'll have is like rice that I've already made. I can microwave some broccoli, throw in a protein, and move on. I cannot do the cooking every day like I used to try to. It's just not feasible when I want to do other things. And so I don't cook on Fridays. I cook on Sundays, and then I fix stuff through the week. So just making it easy on myself. So I'm going to write a grocery list. I think this week I have quite a few things I'm good for. Like, I don't know that I'm going to need a lot from the grocery stores today, but you know, originally I said I just was going to rest today. I wasn't going to jump up, get up and too fast. I didn't get in until really late. But I had a bad dream. So I'm like a child, right? And it really like threw me off. So I'm up. It is what it is. Hopefully I can get a nap in and feel rested a little bit later, because I'm definitely still tired, but my mind is going. So I'm like, I will ease my mind with these activities, right? And I think I might do some yoga or some Pilates. I was gonna go to the gym, and I was like, you're doing too much, Alicia. You're doing too much. I plan on having some really hard gym sessions this week. So some really intense gym sessions this week. So I'm gonna bask in my Sunday. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bask in this Sunday and get my mind and my body back where it needs to be. I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. This is how I know. And then actually, let me check to make sure my period ain't coming. And so yeah, I am just going to get myself together. I'm in a perpetual state of getting myself together. Okay, hello. It's Monday evening. Yeah, Monday evening. I'm gonna go on a little walk. I just got to get it out of my system. When I went to the gym this morning, I did upper body and I felt so good with upper body that I went over the time I normally spend on upper body, and that ran into my cardio time, which I was going to do the Stairmaster, but I just was getting in such a good upper body workout. I was able to pull 120 pounds on my lat pull down, so go me. And so I'm like, let me just go get this walk out of the way. Here's the thing. I'm not an afternoon gym goer. I'm not an afternoon worker-outer girly. If I'm going to go get anything in, it's usually I'm going to dance class. I need something like joyous. Not that I don't enjoy the gym, but like in the evening time, it feels, if anything else feels like punishment. Okay. So this is going to be a quick, cute little walk. Nothing strenuous. I'm just going to get some steps in, and then I can come back, shower, relax, read, write, and then I have a therapy appointment at 8:30. So just something real quick. Okay, I decided to just walk and come and sit. The view is fantastic from here. One thing I didn't mention, so yesterday I actually went ahead and published something on Substack. I'm supposed to be publishing my newsletter weekly, and I don't do that. So when I was talking about like doing my Sunday reset, just resetting for the week, that's one thing that I did accomplish. So let's see if we can keep that train going for Sunday. I think what I need to do though is like, I have thoughts about a few different things that can go in the newsletter. And so I think when I feel the urge, I just need to like type and just save things as a draft. So I'm going to start doing that a little bit more often. But yeah, it's really, really, really nice outside. I could probably sit here for a lot longer, but I'm gonna head back soon. speaking of the home team, which is what I wrote my Substack post about recently, is I got this in the mail, which is a jersey, Michael Vick jersey, in fact, and Norfolk State issued jersey with the number 7 on it. Isn't this fire? So, look at this. Okay. So, in October, they're playing Delaware State and Norfolk State are playing in Philly at the Link. So I'm going to go. And this is like the perfect thing to have. In fact, I think I know Mitchell & Ness is selling Vic's Hokies jersey right now. So I'm not going to get that one because I went to, well, my alma mater doesn't even have a football team, but I also have a college football team. But I thought this was cool. And this is college football, of course, but just a little different because it's a different conference. But yeah, I think that this is fire. It's a nice memento for the home team, the 757. So yeah. Hello, good morning. I'm on my way to the gym much later than usual, but as part of like my reset, I'm trying to pick one day where I'm not getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning just to have some balance. And I'm a morning person, so technically I was up, but like doing other things. So like this morning I got up and just took my time making breakfast and coffee, checking emails, just doing little administrative tasks that I had, so that it keeps me less distracted during the workday. Because sometimes I think, oh, let me do this real quick, and I'm like, no. And so I spend my lunch break doing that. So I'm like, let me just do it before class because I can spend my lunch break writing or reading. Okay, so that's one. So small change. Let's see, I can keep that up. And I chose Wednesdays because I have my housekeeper is coming on Wednesdays now instead of Saturdays, and I'm like, bet I can take my time, let her in, and then go to the gym a little bit later. These people, okay, so another reason I don't like going to the gym this late is because the drive to the gym is treacherous because everybody's trying to go to work, and like this man just almost hit me. Anyhow, back on topic. So yeah, I think Wednesdays are gonna be like my Wednesdays and Fridays, which I usually go later on Fridays to the gym anyway, but Wednesdays will be my late day. And because I go to a gym that has like areas for you to work, it's fine. So I can do a later workout, which means it's less packed. And my gym isn't packed anyway on most days. Not packed enough for me to not be able to get a machine or anything like that. And I can just hop off and work for a couple hours, and then I can go home and keep working. So that's the benefit of having this gym. I mean, I work from home and I have a gym in my building, but the equipment is so old and it hurts my hands. And this is a first world problem because I could use that gym just fine if I wanted to. I don't want to. So, but all that to say, Wednesday is gonna be lighter in terms of like giving some time to myself in the morning, reading, writing, all those things. And then I know that I'm going to take pole classes on Wednesdays. So that also gives me like, you know, I'm going to have a longer day. So giving myself some grace in the morning is going to work out really well. So that's one. And then I had a breast reduction 6 months ago, and I am really seeing the fruits of that labor in terms of my body and how I feel. And I have wanted a breast reduction since I was in my 20s. I've had large breasts my entire life. Like I went from nothing to a C cup as a kid. My highest bra size was a 42K. This is before I lost a significant amount of weight. I lost about 80 pounds. And then it came down to the GH. They had never been lower than a G or a H. band size, I got around to like a 32. I think I'm a 34 now, 34, 36. And I'm finally, like, not finally, I have felt the fruits of the labor of getting this breast reduction, but now I'm really like seeing it all over my body. And the way that I have been able to work out, I have been active for a long time. I started doing Bikram yoga when I was almost 300 pounds. So I'm now no stranger to being active. You know, I ran a half marathon for my 30th birthday. I have done hot yoga. I pole dance. You know, and in the last, especially since COVID, I've been very dedicated to working out. So, but the increase in energy, flexibility, the lack of back pain, the lifting heavier weights, all of that is due to getting this breast reduction. Like, it makes that big of a difference. Like, there's the aesthetic things that I love, which is, baby, I don't be wearing no bra. Like, I wear like a sports bra or whatever. And I have like little bandeau bras. Like, I can't even tell you what my bra size is because I have yet to go get fitted for a real bra. And you know what? I probably need to carry my ass and do that and go get fitted. So maybe I'll put that on the agenda for this weekend since I don't have a lot to do. But I don't have no regular bras. I have bralettes, and that's it. And sports bras. Other than that, I don't have no bra on. And so if I had to guess, I'm a D cup. When the surgeon and I walked through it, I told him originally I wanted to be the smallest I could be, like a C cup. And he was like, do you know how small that is? Why would you want to be a C cup? So he was like, I'm gonna take the volume out that could get you possibly a D. And he told me, he was like, you know, cup sizes are made up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a curvy girl. And he was like, you don't want to, you know, with your shape, he's like, my suggestion is this. And I really love my doctor for a few reasons. One, he's not just a plastic surgeon. He does a lot of work with like women who are doing reconstruction after breast cancer and just surgery in general. So I appreciated that about him because he's not just a plastic surgeon, board certified. But I had an amazing experience with him, and you know, there were a lot of hoops to jump through to get this surgery. It was not originally approved by my insurance, so I had to pay out of pocket, but now I'm being reimbursed by my insurance company. And so it all really worked out. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot a separate video to talk about my breast reduction experience. And one of the reasons I want to do that is because when I was doing research, all I saw was horror stories. I never saw anyone talk about how good of an experience they had, which I had 0 complications. I was back working in a week. I was back walking on the treadmill in 3 weeks. I was back in the gym 6 weeks. And outside of, I had an allergic reaction. I guess I shouldn't say no complication. I had an allergic reaction to the tape. And by allergic reaction, meaning my skin turned a little bit red. Like, I didn't get an infection. He put me on another round of antibiotics. That's it. Last thing to do is to continue to get the dog ears clipped because I did get lipo on my sides, which if you're going to do this surgery, get the lipo on your sides. If you can afford it, add the lipo on the sides because it makes a huge difference, because I had a lot of breast fat on the sides. If I would have left it, I would have had a different look. And this is about aesthetics. This isn't about, like, you know what I'm saying? This is just, I know what it would have looked. It wouldn't have looked the way I wanted it to. But all in all, like, especially my gym life, and I've lost quite a bit of weight since the breast reduction because it's allowed me to be more active and to feel more comfortable running and walking, and just the quality of life has tripled. And I've lost since November, I've lost about 40 pounds. So my breasts have definitely gone down. That's another reason why I think it's time to go get fitted for a bra, especially for winter time. Because I might not even be a D cup at this point because I've lost so much weight, because I've noticed how much smaller they even look. So from like a few months ago. So I think I'm going to shoot a standalone episode about my breast reduction because I want women to know that it does not have to be terrible. It doesn't have to be a horror story. There are things that you can do to prepare yourself mentally and physically. And I guess also, for transparency's sake, this is not my first surgery. It's my first plastic surgery, but it's not my first surgery. Like, I've had 2 fibroid removal surgeries. So like, I think also because it wasn't a first time for me, I didn't have the jitters. But man, my gym life, chef's kiss, baby. I have been so happy with the way I've been able to work out. And I'm about to get this workout in. I don't know if I'm ever gonna shoot gym type of stuff because my gym isn't a gym where you see people shooting content, which is totally fine with me because I don't be wanting to be in nobody's background, okay? Like, I be in there huffing, puffing, sweating, hollering, you know. And I understand people like to track their progress and but I'm okay with not seeing tripods set up in the damn gym because I don't want to be in nobody's video by accident, and I don't want to be dodging cameras and video equipment in the gym. Like, I'm just trying to get my workout in, and I'm trying to go home. That's it. I guess I can park over here because that's a precarious spot. But yeah. I made a stop at Trader Joe's and look at these flowers. Dahlia, they're gorgeous and they still have a few to bloom. I have this vase that I need to wash out, it looks like, that I bought from a vintage spot in Baltimore. Last year I just took a ride to Baltimore just for the heck of it to do some shopping and some eating. And that was a good time. The purple ones are especially pretty. So I'm gonna do something with this. I think I have another vase to put these in. And then some staples. I love these little banana bites here. And I never not get these. Like, with a piece of cheese, they're so good. And these are new. So they are Tom Yum seasoned snack mix, a crunchy blend of cashews, fava beans, sticky rice, and peas with flavors of Thai Tom Yum soup. Let's try these in the washroom. I love a Tom Yum soup. So let's see what these do. Now, the beef I have with Trader Joe's is that these aren't resealable. I hate this package. And I see that this is. I'm like, why? These have been around a lot longer. Why are you, Trader Joe's? Why aren't these in a resealable bag? Clearly you can do it. You can do it. Somebody get Trader Joe's on the line. Let's see what these are. Okay, I don't like the smell. I don't like the smell. Let's take a napkin here and give it this. So I think that's a rice. So I guess these are the sticky rice kernels or whatever. I'm a little nervous. Just a little nervous. And fava beans. And peas. No, I think this is a pea. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's pretty salty, though, which
looking at the sodium, 3%. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's interesting. I don't think I could eat a lot of this though. It'll taste weird. It would be too much. That's definitely a 5 for vegan. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's doable. And I've got some napkins. Some napkins, some cucumbers. Just, okay. 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 I'm about to do this. I'm about to do this. I haven't had a decent peach all summer. The couple that I've picked up have not been good. Trying for a couple more. If these don't hit, I give up on peaches. Okay. The more I snacky snack, the more I can get with this. I'm just trying to get more of the beans. They're pretty salty though. Okay. All right, I can get with that. Got some bananas. I like to do bananas and peanut butter for breakfast before the gym, or a piece of toast or a piece of bread. I used to chew on my phone. I used to go in with nothing on my stomach. But the more I started lifting heavy weights, I realized I couldn't do that because I was getting dizzy. And then I love this water. I mean, water is water, I guess, but it isn't, because why do I prefer this? I don't know. Yeah. So it's a quick run. I did go to Whole Foods because I needed to read up on my Yasso bars. These are like my nice little treat. The sea salt caramel are my favorites. This is the first time having the vanilla, but I don't expect not to like them. Delicious though. This salty sweet combo, when I just want a little something. And then I've got these protein, Chobani protein yogurts. And then I grabbed my favorite thing on the Whole Foods bar is, this is just some corn. So the Thai peanut noodles. I really shouldn't learn how to make this at home, but also sometimes it feels like just going to get a little bit is better than buying all the ingredients when it's just you and I'll just have a taste for something. So yeah, they had just put the food out on the bar and that's the perfect time to get it because nobody had touched it. So yeah, but I gotta get back to work, so. Shit like this is always so rude. Why is the mirror so high? Why? I'm 4'11". I get it. I'm short, but damn, for real? Like, so I decided to go to a little happy hour after work because I needed to like breathe and think. And I brought a book with me because that's what I do when I go to, when I do solo things. I always bring a book with me. And I'm reading, what am I reading? Viet Nguyen's collection of essays. And in the prologue, he talks about how writing and reading is a lonely venture, right? In order to be a reader or a writer, it requires a lot of solitude. And I know that as I'm struggling to like get this book done, get some more writing in, and I'm realizing that I'm trying to be outside while also writing, and it's been hard because I can't think straight. So I know it's time for me to buckle down, but also because I said before in the little Sunday reset that I know that I have not been able to like concentrate. I've been all over the place, and in order to buckle down, I need to it requires some solitude, and I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, it's Friday, happy Friday. So I just went and got my eyebrows done, just a little bit of cleanup. We're gonna try to fix the shaping. I actually went to a new place for the first time in like 4 years. And I'll say new place because it's actually an old place. I used to go to their place and then they opened, now they have a location near me. So I was going to them originally when I moved to Philly. And then the girl who was doing my brows didn't follow them to the new location. She ended up just not doing brows anymore, period. But I decided to try this because it's much closer to me, and I'm glad I did. They did a great job. The other place wasn't so bad, but I think she messed up my shape. I know she messed up my shaping last time. It was somebody new. My girl was not there, and I still sat in that chair, and that was my fault. But because this place is closer, I was like, it can't get any worse. It's still not right. Like, this one has more shape than this one, but whatever. We're gonna keep it moving. So I am actually gonna head to my lash appointment now. I was gonna try to make it to the Nas concert, but the way them resale tickets was hitting, I was like, $260, you're out of your mind. So while I really wanted to go, I was just like, I just couldn't make it work. So I'm going to head to South Philly to get my lashes filled because they are in need. And then this evening I'm gonna go do karaoke. Well, I'm gonna watch people do karaoke because I ain't karaoke nothing. But it is hot as the dickens out here. Let's just say that. And this person parked so flipping close to me. Eyebrows are done. I'm looking much better. I am gonna go to Whole Foods and get something to eat real quick. I'm gonna put some makeup on my face and get ready to go to karaoke tonight with Foul Mouth Groove. I wanted to go to that Nas show. Again, I'm kind of glad it didn't work out because it is blazing hot outside. It just rained, so it's a little bit better, but it's hot. Like, it's hot. And this is gonna be a real chill weekend, which I'm really thankful for because I need it. I need it. Good morning. My voice is a mess. I am taking this spironolactone or whatever the dermatologist gave me for my hormonal acne, and and apparently it also, see my nose, it causes postnasal drip is one of the side effects. So I don't know about this, like, because I can feel my nose, everything like draining into my throat, and like my throat is really dry and my nose is constantly running, and I'm not sure I want to deal with this. Like, I might just be on some topical stuff instead of this. It's also supposed to help with like hair loss, which I kind of have been experiencing quite a bit of breakage. I've changed my hair care routine so it's a little bit better this sun. So I don't know. I've got this dry cough and everything, so, and I haven't even been on it long and I'm experiencing these things, so I'm not sure how much I'm willing to deal with this. I'm going to probably go to CVS today and see if I can get some medicine that will counter it. Maybe it'll help. But yeah. Karaoke last night was so much fun. Love the 5 Mile group down. We always have a great time. Fitness fun. Everybody's real cool. I'm not a karaoke person. Like, I ain't get on the mic. It's not really my jam. But yeah, it was good to be out supporting people, eating, you know, chilling on a Friday night. So I appreciate that. I had said to myself that I was gonna go get fitted for a bra, but actually I think I'm gonna do it next week because I took a personal day so I can go get my hair done. I just need to touch up, and I'll be in Mania where there's a black lingerie shop, and I've been to her shop before. It's called Expect Lace, but since I'll be over there, instead of me making a special trip, I am going to keep it for next week. So I'll go in and get a bra fitting. This will be my first real bra post breast reduction. I have been wearing like bralettes and things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna do that next week. Honestly, I think today is gonna be a nothing burger. Like, I've been saying I've wanted to do nothing, and I have the opportunity. Like, I'm only taking the one pole class. I'm not doing the stretch class after because I did a private session already. So, and my hip is feeling better, which is great. But I think today, Tracy Ellis Ross has that new travel series about solo travel. And so I think I'm going to watch that and sit on the couch and read and write. Do some writing in my office. But yeah, it's gonna be a nothing burger weekend. Like, I don't have it in me to do anything that is not necessary. Like, I need to run
Okay, I'm home, and this is going to be a very couch doing nothing day. Like, the benefits of adulthood are that you can choose your own adventure, right? And today, I'm not doing anything but sitting and binging Tracy Ellis Ross's series on solo travel, which I freaking love. Solo travel. Solo travel has, I'm backing up because I'm about to sit on the couch. Solo travel has unlocked so many things for me. And Tracy's definitely a spirit animal in the Scorpio sense of the word. So I'm really excited to watch this series.
Know that it is safety. No.